With 4 pairs of underwear, 3 t-shirts, 2 GoPros, and 1 camera, our main character sets off into the unknown on a voyage of self-discovery and exhibition. Some people say the hardest part is taking the first step. Did they forget about the courage it took to crawl?
Robby & Co. welcomes you to the Two-Wheeled Transient, a cross-country motorcycle road trip across 6 states over 8 days, from my old home to my new home. Wow, that's kind of poetic when I say it like that, isn't it? I'm so excited. Oh my God. I mean, as Madonna once said, it's like the first time. It feels like I'm losing my virginity. To say I've always wanted to do something like this is actually an understatement. This is like, I feel like, no, actually that's an appropriate statement. A lot of the times people say they want to do stuff and it's like, oh, wow, I just wanted to do it for a week. I just wanted to do it for 2 weeks. I've wanted a motorcycle ever since I was a kid. And my parents said, no way, no how, if you get a motorcycle, you're dead to us. Well, sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. But I have places to be. I have people to see. I remember I was probably in the 4th grade when I was outside of my house one morning, and I saw this dude come by, a little tiny bike with tiny wheels. But the sound it made when he passed me and the speed he was traveling in the open air, I saw that and I was hooked. I wanted it. I immediately went inside and asked my mom if I could have it. She said, ain't no way, ain't no how. It's never gonna happen. It will never be so. So I had to wait until I was 18. And by 18, I mean 22, when I finally got this bike. I've been driving it around LA for about 10 months now. And I just moved to Wyoming. So it's time to take this bike to Wyoming. I've been around LA running around like a madman for the last 4 days, trying to get everything ready for this trip. Oh my God, I just felt like I was never gonna be ready. I didn't know how I was gonna make it, and then at about 10 o'clock last night as I'm scrambling, oh, I still have to do this, I still have to do that, I kind of realized the only way that this was gonna get done is if I just left. As is with most of the scary things in life, you know, you kind of just have to go sometimes.
You gotta send it.
I don't know when the next time I'm going to be back in LA was. I'm not going to say it was kind to me over the last 2 years, but I think it was hard to me in a way that was good and forced me to grow and become a better person. At least that's what my therapist would want me to say. So we're going to talk about a lot of stuff on this trip. We're going to talk about what it feels like to be 24 and kind of hopelessly wandering through life. We're going to talk about what it means to take a big risk. We're going to talk about what it means to follow your dreams. We're going to talk about what's better, having 3 testicles or having 1 testicle. We're going to do it all, man. It's all happening. And we're doing it live.
Do it live!
And all of that is in the goal and hopes of making content. But I'm going for it, man. Today we're going up through the Angelino National Forest on our way to Barstow, LA. We're stopping at Hallelujah Barbecue in Victorville, and we're gonna do some desert riding. You see I have my nice little Ram X-mount set up so I can have my directions. I'm rocking a nice little charger set up so I can keep my GoPro charged on the way. Hopefully everything's still attached behind me. Is it? Yeah? We're good. Alright, freeway entrance, 134. It's time to do the highway test. I haven't gone at highway speeds with everything on my bike yet, so let's really hope this trip doesn't come to a dramatic end right now. I'm just gonna be safe, I'm gonna take it slow, and I'm gonna ride within my limits. Here we go. The highway's a scary place to be on a bike because I always look at my situations on the bike as in what percentage chance do I have of survival in a worst case situation? And maybe that's a little morbid of me, but I do. And like, you know, if you're going 30 miles an hour on a back road, even if it's twisty, windy, if you go down, you could get really hurt, but your chances of survival are pretty high. I'm going 70 miles an hour right now, and I'm just saying it's not looking too good if anything happens. That's why it makes me pretty nervous. But with that being said, I have about 1,500 miles to drive, so I should get more comfortable with highways, at least a little bit. I'm gonna say peace out.